You follow Charlita Unscripted. You follow Charlita Unscripted.
Hey, Stinkabuts. Thank you for joining me on You Follow Charlita Unscripted podcast. And I'm very, first, I want to apologize to you guys for my earlobes being bald headed and my eyelashes. I need to order some more glue so I can stick some eyelashes on my eyes. I didn't do a show. So normally I do a show. I rebranded and I do a show every Sunday at 8 p.m. But I went to bingo yesterday, and that's not why I didn't do it. I mean, you don't stop your breath from bingo, but I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling 100% mentally myself. I don't understand why. I don't really have anything going on other than like my focus to be financially free. And to be financially free, it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes all of the things, and it really just takes time and patience. And then I'm like, okay with that. And the next thing you know, I'm going, I'm not okay with that. And I'm trying to figure everything out in 35 seconds. And that's part of my problem. That's part of my ADHD. And for so long, I used to like pray that shit away. Like, I don't want ADHD. Like, I just, But you want to know something? Honestly, y'all, that shit is my superpower. Like, it has granted me a level of success and sustainability that is unbelievable. So while it gets on my nerves sometimes because it has me spinning, that and anxiety, I feel like it's the reason why, it's part of the cause. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the successful cause. But anyway, I just wanted to get out here and talk some shit to y'all because I didn't do a show on Sunday, and I kind of felt like I should have did a show, and I didn't. But shit happens. I did another show. It's quick, but I was twisted, y'all. Y'all, I was so libations, inebriations. So that was that on that. And I might clip it up, but I just cannot put all of that out there like that. I just can't put all of that out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't put all of that out there like that, y'all. I just can't. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about today is like bingo in my head. Guilt. I promise you. I promise you. I've been talking to y'all for 3 minutes. And about the 2.5 minute mark, guilt just came into my like head space. And I might have talked to y'all about this before. And I joke a lot and shit. And I still make joke during this. But let me do my like your grandmother used to do when she got cold. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better stop letting fucking guilt ruin y'all lives. Y'all better stop letting guilt ruin your life. And you know why I could say that? Because I have spent so much time in the space of guilt and people pleasing. Thank you. Guilt and people pleasing. I gotta write that down because I don't have only thing I have on my paper is August 12th, and it's not even August 12th. It's August 10th. So you know I was gonna do something else. When I tell you my shit is unscripted, it really be unscripted. So I'm just gonna put guilt and people pleasing. I'm gonna start one. Then I'm gonna go to. Then I'm gonna go through my phone and give y'all some shit that I done read on the socials that I think I want to share. Socials I want to share. What did I tell y'all before it was? Knicks and 5, baby. We gonna do the Knicks and 5. It's just social I want to share. Um, and I have to write this down because I'm not, I wasn't anticipating doing this. Um, Hold on, I gotta email y'all. I be trying to do my business and all other types of shit. And okay, so I guess she has to. Okay, that's not that for that. Okay. All right, and the Amazon order is expected tomorrow. I told y'all my ADHD some days, especially on Mondays and shit, it be ADHD and like hell. And then sometimes I don't be taking the medication for it because you gotta work shit out on your own too. So anyway, guilt and people pleasing. Let's get back to it. Let's stay on track. Y'all have to stop letting people, things in your past, people, things, your past. Let's write that down. People, things, and your past guilt you. Get a piece of paper. Because I feel like, or watch this shit and then watch it again. Okay? Or pause and get a piece of paper. Y'all have to stop letting people, things in your past guilt you. People will fucking guilt, they will guilt the shit out of you, especially if you are an empath. I am an empath. I take on people's emotions, I take on people's feelings. I want everybody. I really want, I'm not going to say I live by, because life will put you in spaces where you fucking can't. Okay, you can't live by these principles and not be dogged the fuck out. So I try, my goal, I would love to live by, I want for myself what I want for my sister, I want for myself what I want for my brother. Unfortunately, when you are an empathic person, that is very difficult to do. Not impossible, but extremely difficult unless you want to be used, because people start to learn your patterns. And then as you start working on authenticity and being yourself and just being one for one, you know what you wind up doing? You wind up doing shit like whatever people want you to do. And you wind up doing shit like telling people things you shouldn't. There's no stratosphere when I look back in hindsight, not from an emotional perspective, but in hindsight, where I should have ever told. There's no world, no universe, no stratosphere, no planet, no world under the sea, that I should have ever openly said to anybody that was close to me or that I was in a relationship with, I'm an empath. Because you're saying that thinking you're being authentic. I'm just gonna put it out there like I'm an empath. But really what the fuck you're saying is, I take on everybody's emotions and I feel sorry for just about everybody. And I hope you're a good person and you don't take that and put that in your back pocket and use it the fuck against me, or use it to your advantage in the future. That's what I hope. However, based on the probability of the world and me being empathetic, I probably attract fucked up people, number one, because you want to save and project every fucking body, or you're dealing with a schizo narc that, they gonna sit there and, oh my God, what? I would never do that to you. And they're telling the honest to God truth. They're telling you the truth. They're telling you the goddamn truth. They would never do that to you. Not that. They're going to do that plus some shit, right? Because you didn't dealt them your whole hand. You didn't showed your whole hand. Ain't no need for poker. What we gambling for? They won. Ain't no need for us to go play the slot machines. Ain't no need for us to go down to the bingo hall. You've already given them the entire version of you that they don't need you to tell them. If someone knows you're an empath, it should be because you are on a platform and you're trying to help and save others and relate to others, or because they really did the work, they learned you and they figured that out. And you will, and if you do, if you allow that, because people are going to know. But the people that learn that you're an empath, instead of you giving that information up 90%, and I'm just throwing that number out there, this is just my experience, I'm talking from my experience, um a high percentage of people that find out you're an empath are similar to you, because game recognize game. And then the other percentage of people see all the shit that other people put you through, because they have done the work to get to know you, so they don't want to put you through that. But we got to stop telling our goddamn business. Stop telling our business. Stop telling your goddamn business. Stop. Stop telling people your fucking business. Stop. They use it against you. They use it to hurt you. They will manipulate you. They will eat it, regurgitate it, vomit it, and throw it back in your face with bits and pieces. And they're good at it. This is their craft. So you have to be very careful on who you tell stuff. And I'm the type of person, like I tell my daughter, don't sit on nobody's lap. I don't give a fuck who it is. You know why? Because if you don't sit on anybody's lap, you don't have to fucking differentiate. Is this person safe? If is that person safe? If this person's safe, that person's safe. You don't have to differentiate any of that shit. You know what you do? You don't sit on nobody's lap. You don't tell nobody your goddamn business. You don't tell nobody your next move. Then you don't gotta worry about who is taking your next move and writing it down and watching you, all while telling you shit like, that's a lie. You could do that. That's a lie. I'm telling you, stop telling people your business. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. And I don't know how this is gonna hit. I don't know who's gonna watch this. And I don't know who's gonna be offended. But what I could tell you is, on this 10th day of the 8th month in the year 2026, I don't give a fuck. So let me run you this story. I go out at some point, this happened in this lifetime. I go out with my spouse and their friend and their husband. I'm gonna be very transparent. I never really got good vibes from this friend, right? And it's my experience with said human. It's just my experience. And I'm really good at manipulation. I just choose not to do it. I'm really good at getting whatever the fuck I want. I just choose to do it in a practical, non shisty way. I said it. But that doesn't mean that I'm not great at it. It just means that I opt not to do it. This person opt in. Their option is in. That is where I stand. 10 toes down, no goddamn feet. Anyway, moving on. So I go out and I'm sitting, said friend is sitting here, I'm sitting here, spouse is sitting here, said friend's spouse is sitting here. And we're all chit-chatting across each other, but I know why my spouse sat me in between said person, and no, this person is da da da. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna knock down all my walls, and I'm gonna be as cool as hell as I could be. But there's a part of me, while I am empathetic and love and all of that stuff, and want to find the best part about people, the part of me that people don't understand is I'm not fucking dumb. And I mean this most humbly, respectfully. I am probably one of the most I'm probably one of the smartest people you'll ever interact with because I have a genuine knack for math and problem solving, engineering, reverse engineering. I am professionally educated and I'm from the hood. I'm a dope dealer's daughter. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and not that I'm proud of it, just so happens that that sandwich creates a it creates a it creates a space of high intellect educationally, figuring things out, street smarts, all of the things. It doesn't mean that I'm just this goddamn, this well, I am an anomaly, but you get what I'm saying. It could be anybody. It just so happens that those are the aspects of my life, right? So while I'm sitting there and I'm chatting with Shorty, I'm also like, you know what I noticed? My spouse could post something and you will like it in 12 seconds. Like it's the type of shit that it's game I peep, right? Like my spouse is showing me, like, let me show you, da 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 da. And you like it, babe? Yes, post it. So I'm already on it. So it's not like I'm looking, right? Like we're already on it, like, and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. And then just a couple of other things. But I'm sitting there. My point is telling people your business. I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, this is where I am. Well, how do you like work? I'm like, how do you like? Shorty's like, how do you like work? Workers work. Da, 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 da. I kind of steer away from that. It's really none of your business. That side of my life has a whole different element. Don't really want to discuss. Moving on, right? So, then I was saying, well, what do you want to do? I was like, financial freedom and da 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 da. And what do you want to do next for yourself personally? So I had this whole gamut of information, right? Because I have this is my next stage. And the person is like, you can do, as I'm telling them, you can do anything. You can do anything. You can be great. You can do anything. Everybody likes you. You're a great motivational speaker. Highlighting my accolades, reaffirming what I already know, and then says, but it seems like it's all over the place. How are you going to prioritize? First of all, bitch, you will never, nor can you ever, nor will you ever be my fucking life coach. I don't respect your life. So, and respect is admiration. I would need to admire something about someone to take. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna close that door because I'm not trying to like drag nobody. I'm giving you um an understanding of where I'm coming from. But all the while, you're sitting there like, yeah, 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 that's a good idea. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. And then when the conversation started to dwindle, it was like, how are you going to do all of that? And that's why I said you got to stop telling people your business because you will walk away like, damn, how am I going to do all of that? Does it really seem like a lot? Like, does it seem out of order? Does it seem messy? Like, is it something one person can actually do? And da 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 da, and you get inside your head, girl, stay the fuck outside your head. No, don't stay outside your head. Stop letting other fucking people in your head. When you wrote down them goddamn dreams and aspirations, you knew that they was way up here. You knew that they was monstrous. You knew that they would scare you and other people would tear it down or rip it apart or say, wow, that sounds great, but that's bigger than life. You knew that. That's why they're your dreams and your aspirations. If your dreams and your aspirations, your goals don't make you like, how the fuck am I really like this is a good idea, but how am I gonna get to this? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If it doesn't make you scared, then you chase your small shit. Okay? It should make you nervous. Or you're chasing small shit. Now, if you want to go be the VP of VP of biscuits at Popeyes, and that's your aspiration, girl, get you some flour, water, and yeast, and go down there and do that. Spinach, you understand? But see, that's not mine. So I know that my plan that I see for my life is just ridiculous. So I say that to say, stop telling people all of your plans and all of your business. Number one is either one or two things going to happen. They're going to replicate because they can't duplicate. Well, they may be able to duplicate. They can't duplicate me. I'm one of one, none before me, none to come. But you can replicate. And they will try to do that all while they're telling you how hard this shit's going to be, right? or you're going to allow them to get in your head. So why tell them any goddamn thing? Okay, so there we are with that. So that's the, but we have to stop telling people our business. We have to stop letting people guilt us into shit. Like, don't, no. If you could go to somebody should not be able to tell you a dissertation about you or about a situation between you and them, and you walk away from that situation and you're like, oh my god, I feel bad. Did you feel bad, or are they trying to make you feel bad? Should you feel bad, or are they trying to make you feel bad? Girl, like, guys, rats and roaches, you have to differentiate. You have to learn to compartmentalize, and we're gonna work through that. Okay. The second thing, and then I'm out of here because I'm not doing a whole show, but I might. My show's only 30 minutes. I'm not gonna give you no 4-hour show because I ain't gonna watch more. Anyway, another thing. This big. This huge. This colossal. This overweight. This heavy. Okay? They heavy. Okay? Stop fucking people pleasing. Stop, please. Stop in the name. Stop people pleasing. The more you people please, the more you disrespect yourself, the more you are faced with lack, of individual integrity, the more you will be laying on a fucking floor crying and all of that for a couple of reasons. You can't please everybody. We can't even please ourselves. It's like asking people for fucking happiness. That shit starts within you. Stop people pleasing. The only person you should be trying to please is yourself. If you truly please yourself, everything else is going to take care of itself. You heard me or not? Stop people pleasing. People can't even please themselves. You got people that's been trying to lose 5 pounds for 5 years. You got people that's been trying to get up and get on time for work for 5 years. You got people that said they finna read this book that they bought for 5 years. You got people that had washed their clothes 4 weeks ago and still ain't put them shits up. And that's who you people pleasing. Baby, you better people please yourself. You want to know, I'm going to tell y'all this and I'm going to leave it alone. People pleasing will have you fucked up because you're going to spend all of your energy people pleasing. They're never, ever going to fucking appreciate it. You know why they're not going to appreciate it? Let me say this. They're not going to appreciate it from you. Because you are people pleasing. You are not just trying to please, you are trying to please them. Please yourself, please the situation, and everything else should fall apart if they're real, they're Holyfield. You feel what I'm saying? So what we people pleasing for? You're going to spend all your energy, exhaust yourself trying to people please people, and then guess what's going to happen? They're still not going to give a fuck. They're still going to treat you like shit. You're going to internalize that, and then you're going to be sitting on the floor crying because you're going to have to get them the fuck up out of your life. You want to know why? Because they are God. People be having enemies, and their enemies really be themselves. Seriously, a lot of this shit we do to ourselves. I'm just being honest. So I tell you one thing for sure and two things for certain. You better stop motherfucking people pleasing and learn how to please your damn self. Because if somebody really care about you, guess what? They gonna want you to be happy. And they're gonna work with you in the spaces where you lack. They gonna work with you in those spaces because they want to see you happy. They don't want to make you happy, nor should you hold them to that. It's impossible. But they want to see you happy. They want to see you smile. They don't want to see you question what's wrong, what I do. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. They don't want to see that. Not nobody that really love you. They don't. Mm-hmm. And I just want you to know this. Mm. I got two of them. I'm going to spit the first one because I'm about to wrap up. This is for my socials that I went. I haven't been on social a lot, but this is my socials. And I call this the Nixon 5. This is a winner. This is a winner post. To everyone who survived rock bottom, what's the one thing you tell someone who feels like giving up right now? You know what I would tell them? Hmm. The one thing about rock bottom is it's hard and it hurts, but once you down there, you ain't got no motherfucking choice but to go up. And that's just off the top of my dome. That's my answer to that. Here's my second um Nixon 5. Nothing annoys me more than when someone expects you to be okay with something that they wouldn't be okay with if it was done to them. I'm going to read that shit again. I'm going to read it slower for the people that have comprehension issues or that may have been doing something else. I just want you to get this one. Nothing annoys me more than when someone expects you to be okay with something they wouldn't be okay with if you did it to them. I ain't even got nothing to say with that other than yeah, period. Mm-hmm. And this goes back to people pleasing. This goes back to guilt. And I'm going to wrap this with this one. I will forever be the problem because I don't let people do whatever they want to me. Comma, space, insert Ebony's word, ooh, Charlita's word, anymore. I will forever be the problem because I will not let people do whatever they want to me anymore. And the reason why I say anymore is because I have in the past. You can't do what you want to me anymore. So I'm just gonna be the villain in the goddamn story, and I'm okay. Just please make sure that my face is beat. Please make sure that my ears ain't bald headed. That I got some earrings on, some cute ones. Please make sure that I got some concealer on, so you can't see the fact that I would, I be staying up late, and a little bit of eyelash hairs. The little eyelash, the flippers. Get me some glue so I can glue me on some eyelash flippers. And in some cute gold, you know what I'm saying, razzle bedazzle dress, and I will be the motherfucking villain. I'm tired. Call me Villainisha. Anyway, stinker butts, I gotta go. I got a lot to do, and I decided to do this episode for y'all because I needed it to. With that being said, this is a place in a community of healing, of love that is judgment free, but we also know we fuck up, and we also know that as a community, we will lovingly check each other. I hope you all have the best fucking week. And I may give you a show in the middle of the week. Who knows? But you will get one Sunday at 8, next Sunday at 8. And I think that's like the 17th. Is next Sunday the 17th? I don't even know, but whatever the Sunday is, okay? Y'all gonna get a show or the 16th or whatever the show, whatever the date. Let me not do that because that's just lazy. It's just lazy as hell. Like just whenever you fucking get it, I can't keep doing this, y'all. It's Sunday the 16th. Y'all definitely get a show Sunday the 16th by 8 p.m. But y'all gonna get this probably tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, with that, Charlita is out. I love y'all stinker butts. Keep being real, keep being you, keep being unscripted, and stop motherfucking apologizing. Until next time.
Bye for now. Charlita out. Bye for now. Charlita out.